Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IV, the DS edition. We are here on the Lunar Whale, and we're just about ready to go into the final dungeon, but before we do that, there's actually a few side questy things that we can do back on the Blue Planet, so we're gonna head back there and do that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is head back to Baron, because there is yet another augment that we can pick up there. So let's head in here. I do like the music in Baron, it never gets old. So to pick up this augment, we need to go to the Red Wings Barracks, which is just to the right of the tower that you take to get to Cecil's bedroom. And we need to go up onto the roof here. This is it, Lord Captain, the final battle. When the fighting is over, No, pay me no heed. Please, just return alive. And we get the HP plus 50% augment. Much like the MP plus 50% augment, using this augment will raise a character's maximum HP by 50%. So I'll use that a bit later, but for right now we're going to keep collecting items here. So let me check my team. We're all healthy? Yeah, I think I used the pods back in the Lunar Whale, so we're all at full health. Okay, so our next item that we can pick up is back in the underworld. So we will need to switch ships, because unfortunately the Lunar Whale cannot go through the crater to the underworld. So let's hop into the Falcon and head back. So the task, or the destination where we want to go, is back in the Fey March. So since we're going through the passage of the Eidolons, once again we had to make sure that Rosa casts Float on our team, so we're not walking on hot lava. can probably just focus on taking these guys out. They're going to be much weaker now. Of course, they do like to cast Confuse on Cecil, which is annoying, and Death. Death isn't going to work on me. I don't know what to use on these guys. I mean, I guess I could use Flare. Ooh. Poor King. Yeah, taken out. Alright. Let's have Cecil actually revive him. And Rosa will need to cast Float on him again. There we go. Yeah, the Aegis Shield, which is what Cecil has equipped right now, protects him against things like the Death Spell. Unfortunately, it does not prevent confusion, so that's why that happened last battle. Okay, got rid of that one quickly. Oh yeah, I'm causing lots of damage to the enemies here now. The team is much stronger than it was when I first started going through here. Really? You sub in a goblin? All the enemies that you could have brought against me and you picked a goblin. Good job. Oh, that's pretty funny. Alright, new floor, we need Float again. Oh, if I remember, yeah, these things can actually unleash a powerful Thunderbolt. That does a decent amount of damage. I think these things can be hit by Quake. I don't quite remember. Cura and Shell, I guess. Oh, this might take him out. Not quite. Oh, that Cura was clutch. Just in time. Still needs to be healed though. Oh, no, they are floating. I wasn't sure. Kinda hard to tell sometimes. Naga and slow on you guys. I don't know if he's gonna survive this one. No. Oh, he did. Like, barely. There, that'll give him him some staying power there. Poke. You're dead. Yeah, so that was close. Thunderbolt is nasty. But we managed. Keep on going. Now normally that would be very damaging, but because we're all floating, it does no good. Let's use your own tricks against you, huh? Is it Earthquake? See how you like it? They don't like it. Not very much. Okay, let's go through here. And here's the teleport pad that will take us to the Feymarch. Alright, so we need to go around here. And this will take us to the lower level. Now, if you recall, the last time we came to the Feymarch and we visited White's family, his mother was bedridden and pretty sick, so let's see if this is improved. How's your mother today? What? You can talk? Here goes. You must be Rydia. Thank you for taking care of this little one. I hope you'll come back again. Here goes. White, forgive me. I haven't been able to do anything for you all this time. I could always feel you near me, and thanks to Rydia, you've grown brave and strong. I didn't... It's White and all the other Eidolons who've helped us. And you, my love. You watched over me all this time and spoke to me, didn't you? Thank you. I'm glad I remained a Whitekin with you. I'm so glad everything turned out all right. Oh, let me interpret. You earned White the approval of the hallowed father of the Eidolons. You can't imagine how proud you've made me. Allow me to give you this as a symbol of my gratitude. It contains within it the power of the Eidolons. I hope it will be of use to you. I don't know what to say. Thank you very much. Obtained piercing magic augment, which is very good. Alright. Yeah, so in order to see that cutscene, you need to have first gotten Bahamut, because of course she references the hallowed father of the Eidolons, which is of course Bahamut. So yeah, you need to do that first in order to get the piercing magic augment. Okay, so now I can go to the other teleport pad here. This one. And the blue one will take us directly outside. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's head back up. Alright. Just gonna rest up here again. And we are finally ready to make our way back to the moon. I just want to actually check my inventory. How much money do I have? Just want to see if I should buy anything from the merchant in the Hemingway abode. Alright, it's one of you guys. Here you go. I mean, 30 colleges is probably enough. Don't have a lot of ethers. Don't have a lot of X potions either. I have a lot of high potions. So I can buy 35 of those. Only 4 of those. Let's buy 2. Spend the rest on that. Alright, let's head back to the Crystal Palace. Of course, we'll have to park our whale here. That is one of the annoying things that I kind of don't like about how they made the Crystal Palace. They made that you have to go through these tunnels in order to reach it. I mean, I can understand it for the very first time you go there, kind of a challenge to get there, but I kind of feel like after the first time, you should just be able to go. There should be a teleport pad or something that lets you just go there directly. Prayer unanswered, that's disappointing. Okay. Let's head in here. I mean, the enemies aren't hard. It's just, it's still annoying. For me, anyway. I apologize if my voice is a little croaky. I'm doing this early morning, and in the mornings my voice tends to be sound a little bit like I have a frog in my throat. That boy needs healing. Now that we're back on the moon and the enemies are a bit tougher, I should really start using Cecil more in tank mode. No, that didn't take long. Got a couple levels up. That's nice. Alright, so we go over here. Finally made it to the Crystal Palace. And because I used 2 augments on Fusoya, he has left 3 new augments for us. Phoenix augment, the Bless augment, and the Omni casting augment. So we're going to take a bit of time here and make use of all these augments that we've picked up here. First focus, I want to put that on Edge because it really helps boost his attack. And I should talk a bit about these new augments. So Phoenix, what that does is if the person with the Phoenix augment is wiped out, they will cast the Phoenix summon or spell, which will revive all downed party members, but it does use up all that person's MP. Bless, you've seen that before, that was Fusoya's kind of signature move. He can gradually restore MP to the whole party. Omni casting is really neat. What it does is, if the user casts any spells that only affect one target, like, you know, Rosa's Blink or Haste, Omni casting affects the whole team, so it's a very useful augment. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got here. HP plus 50%. Obviously I need to give that to Cecil. I mean, he's the main tank, that's why he's here for is to absorb hits, so we want his HP to be as high as possible. Piercing magic. Now here's something interesting. It seems like Rydia is kind of the obvious choice because what piercing magic does is it makes any spells bypass reflect. So obviously, if an enemy has reflect, you can give it to Rydia and she can just cast her spells. But two things. First of all, the way I have Rydia set up is she's already using all her ability slots, so I don't really have a place to put piercing magic. And you can actually give this to Rosa because what she can do is if she casts reflect on your team, that will protect your party against offensive magic, but she can still cast other spells on your team if she casts reflect. So I'm actually going to put piercing magic on Rosa. That's just my playstyle. If you prefer to put it on Rydia, that makes perfect sense. I agree. So you can do it on Rydia, but this is the way I like to set up my team. Phoenix, Kane is the obvious choice here because he's not going to be using his MP for anything else. Now, I should mention when you use Phoenix, it uses up all your MP, but you restore all fallen party members. So I'm going to give Phoenix to Kane. And Omni casting is also going to go to Rosa, so that spells like Haste, Blink, she can cast on the whole team. I think those were all the ones I want to use for now, so let's set up my abilities. Okay, I'm going to put focus here. I don't think he's going to be stealing down in the lunar subterranean. And so yeah, this is how I like Rydia set up. Black Magic, Summon, MP plus 50%, and Fast Talker. So I really don't have a space to put Piercing Magic because I like this setup, but you know, if you want to replace this or maybe have her just summon and not use Black Magic, or you know, you could do that, but I like that setup. For Cecil, we are actually going to replace his White Magic in battle with HP plus 50%. He can still use his white magic outside of battle, which is usually when I use his magic anyway, but in battle we want his HP to be as high as possible. Oop, but not quite done yet. For Rosa, we are going to set these two new abilities, Piercing Magic, Omni Casting, Pray, and Dual Cast. She doesn't need white magic if she's got dual cast. You can just cast two spells, pray, and then these will make her dual casting even more impressive. And finally, Kane. I did not forget about him. Alright, so I'm going to keep it like this for now. Phoenix, yeah, so it says expend all MP to revive party when KO'd. This is more of an insurance thing, just in case you're fighting a tough enemy and it gets knocked out. I'll probably equip it later, but at this stage, I don't feel it's needed. So, that's the setup for my team. Let's use the tiles to restore my HP and MP. We can just listen to the Final Fantasy prelude while we do this. Alright. And I'm going to throw in a save here.